Caught your eye, and I guess you didn't expect it either. Few things in life are certain, but you can be sure that everyone, to some extent, has expectations that were developed growing up. Despite not actually being taught this information, we all can agree on what color represents good, what color represents bad, and 1,000 different shades in between. But what if we broke those rules? Your brain would have to run to all sorts of places to understand what's going on, and Trees Hate You causes just that. It's one of those games that takes all of what you know and expect and does the complete opposite over and over in a continuous twist of events. Expectations can signal our brain things like when to smile, when to be sad, or when to laugh, even when the context isn't immediately obvious. Subverting these can cause different kinds of shock. One example could be the punch in your throat you feel when a relationship is coming to an abrupt or unwanted end, or how the best laugh at a comedian come from an unexpected punchline. The concept is the same, but how it is applied makes the whole difference. This is precisely what made a casual game published on itch by an indie dev the sensation of Twitch overnight, with countless big names playing it. YouTube also taught us to expect some call to action at some point, so this is my chance to get it. Hey, I put a lot of work into this and I do stream every day on Twitch, or I try to, so please drop a follow there and on YouTube, leave a like, it will really make the difference. The gameplay is as simple as it gets at the beginning. The game teaches you something just to completely transform it right after. Trees hate you, so the tree will hurt you, right? Yep, checks out. I'll swing wide now. Oh, what the fuck is this, Vietnam? This little thing alone separates this game from most of the Rage games, because the majority of the rest exclusively relies on tough mechanics, like baby steps or getting over it, where completing the game ideally takes hours just because of how impossible it is to play. Your brain knows what to expect now, so what needs to be done is not harder progression or more obstacles, but simply new things you wouldn't think about, and it's not as easy as I'm making it to be. So if this isn't about difficulty, what is it about? You're introduced to the game with a picnic area, cozy vibes, calm music, and a sign whose job from the very beginning is to set you up. Be sure to read every sign you see, you never know when one will say something useful. Now you have two expectations. One, that there will be more signs ahead, and the other from the title of the game, that trees will hurt you. But you don't know just how far these trees can go, so you start exploring. Every new area presents a new danger that is as unpredictable as it gets for the first time, but just as you learn how to work with it, another one appears. This is not that suitable in the long run, so after a while, the traps you already know start getting rewarded. The first trees stomp you, then shoot you, and even follow you. After all of this, how much worse could it ever get? Well, trees aren't the only thing that can betray you. Watch out. Oh, and all of this dreadful action against you is accompanied by calm music. That contrast matters more than you think, because your brain isn't just reacting to what happens, it's constantly predicting what's about to happen next. When you see trees, you think danger. But then the music says, hey, you're safe. And then your brain hesitates just for a fraction of a second, but that's all the game needs. It needs you to trust it needs you to trust yourself, and then it needs to break both. Other games that we mentioned before will make you practice your skill, will make you reinforce aspects that are obvious. Get better at jumping, get better timing, be more precise with your movement, and yada yada. This one trains you to doubt. And now I'm gonna go out on a limb here and tell you something that this game truly lacks that I do want to see in an eventual full release, which is the schizophrenia mode. One thing that was pointed out to me and I could never unsee again is the fact that it will be so perfect for this game just to kill you once and roll a 1 in X chance of you entering schizophrenia mode, where trees just become normal tree for a stage. You walk around like a paranoid fuck, and nothing is attacking you. Everything is normal. And then again, when you least expect it, you get fucked. And that's it. With this, I want to say that I've been making these story-driven videos for a while. I interchange them to other kind of content every now and then, but I want to focus mainly on this, and I want them to feel more personal. So from now on, I will be trying to study and get as many tips as possible from you guys in the comments as to how I could make these better. I have also just realized that I don't need to hit the 8-minute mark to monetize a video because it doesn't really matter. Money is just a secondary thing for YouTube, and it should never be about that. But content is kind of dead nowadays. That is probably the next thing I'm going to talk about, and that's about it. See ya.